You're still socially awkward on camera even after all these years. So, we might as well explain to the audience what's going on. I'm doing this for therapy where I'm going to be talking to my past self 10 years into the future. It would be now. And I just got to give myself a good talking to. Well, anyway, here we go. Hey, are you still watching your videos on your computer? Well, good. Let me talk to you for a second. Come here. I know that you think that the world is your oyster, but trust me, it's not. You got a lot of growing up to do, kid. You're 17 now. You should be taking care of many more things. You got a family, and they love you very much. Well, at least one of them does. You shouldn't be demanding of those that you care about. It's wrong. As for your pridefulness, who cares if you're an admin for a large Facebook group? That's very minuscule in the time. I mean, it's just one website. In fact, you shouldn't even be on Facebook at all. It's doing nothing but being detrimental to your mental health. Look at you, you're barely sleeping. It's going to affect me as well. My advice, you go off Facebook, you do your chores, and you write on your blog. Yeah, you didn't know you can do that? You can write on other websites other than Facebook and not have to argue with people. Yeah, I know I seem harsh to you, but you were harsh to other people too, and you could not take criticism when you dished it. You still are that way from time to time, but now at least you have a softened heart. As for your faith thing, you actually are loved by Jesus. It doesn't matter that like the church says you're not. In fact, you should probably go to a different church. I certainly did, and I found a much better community there. There are people that care. And your therapist that you're talking to, she's bad news. She's going to try to destroy your life. And in actually 2 years, you're going to end up almost hurting yourself because of it. Because they're not going to give you what you need. You might as well doctor shop around and find a better psychiatrist as well. Because he is not going to be helpful to you. In fact, the one after is much more helpful. You got to get patience too. You have no patience whatsoever. You don't care. You just want what you want and you want it now. And that's like a petulant child's way to act. I know it seems harsh, but, well, you're harsh to other people too. Why can't I be harsh to my past self, which would be you? I'm just dishing out the criticism that you give. You are very arrogant too, and don't act like you're tough. You're far from tough. You're a big softy underneath it all. You care about people too much, and it shows. You just pretend to be all antisocial because you think it's a cool thing from watching the YouTubers that you watch. You think you're edgy. You're not. You're just a young kid who doesn't know what the heck she's doing. They're not going to be your friends. In fact, a majority of your friends are going to leave you. And that one friend you had from your childhood, yeah, she's going to leave you too because you're going to say some things that you very much regret to her. She was your friend since first grade and you just dump her like that after bad mouthing her? That's harsh. And you're going to really regret it later. I am proud that you're able to express yourself a lot more now, even though the expression is very negative. But you really got a lot of growing up to do. And as for that job thing, you can keep your hair when you work. And in fact, getting a job is much more helpful to you in the long run. You won't have to suffer financially like you do. And as for the college thing, wait on it. I think you'd be much better off in cooking. In fact, I know that you pretend that you hate to cook, but you're going to have to cook sooner or later. And the food you make will be great. You should give it a try. And as for your art career, go on. Write, draw as much as you can and actually post it instead of keeping it in a journal. And don't draw gruesome things. I get that you try to be all dark and mean, but you're not on the inside. You're a struggling soul. You really got to take care of yourself too. You eat all that junk food, and it's only going to make your health problems worse. You react the way you eat, what you eat is how you will be. You are what you eat. It is a real thing. You got to eat healthier. You got to take care of yourself. And for Lord's sake, try to be nicer. Be nicer to your friends because you're not going to have them around much longer. You're going to end up alone. And as for your problem that you have with not finding relationships, it's going to be a blessing to you. But you should have friends. Just don't have any regular relationships because you're not equipped for it, like mentally or physically. You're not ready for stuff like that, and I don't think you ever will be because, let's face it, you have no desire for those sorts of things. This is how you were from the beginning, and you should just embrace it. You shouldn't think it's a quirk of yours, and you shouldn't be insecure. In fact, that's a big problem of yours. You're extremely insecure, and you use that as a way to, how shall we say it? Use that as a way to reflect outward on the world and act like you hate it, but really you hate yourself the most. And in fact, I like myself now, but you, I had quite a few problems with you. Well, it was nice talking to you for these 6 minutes and 30 seconds. You know, you just got some issues, and I think that you should go into the workforce, you should go into counseling, and you should make your friends happy and be with your friends. Most importantly, you should find God because that occult stuff you're into, not good. It'll only destroy you mentally and spiritually. You got to find Jesus. I certainly did now. In fact, the Lord does love you, and a lot of people love you. You can't drive people away from you. It's not right. Well, transmission ended. Um, yeah, that was basically my message to my past self in 2015. I know it seemed a bit harsh, but let's face it, back then I was a bit of a jerk. And I got better now. You can take this with a grain of salt. I don't really care about how many views I get on this either. I'm just doing this for therapy, like I said. It's more self-expressive, and I think my therapist is going to like seeing this. Well, anyway, I don't really know. I think I'll make a couple videos later on the weekend. Tell me what you guys want in the comments. Would you like me to play No More Heroes or see, No More Heroes or Hyrule Warriors Legends? Tell me in the comments and I'll play it. Have a good one.